Hey y'all, Amy here. Today I'm going to be doing a video on how to draw from concealment using your Bravo belt. This is one of my favorite products for concealment. However, it does have a few extra steps to it that require a little bit more attention when training before wearing this out in public. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. This is not going to be a review style video. It's going to be an instructional video. And when we're done, the draw is going to look a little something like this. So now I'm going to show you how I like to put the belt on, making sure that that material is completely flat. I like to wear my belt pretty tightly and I wear it pretty high up on my torso. I've spent a lot of time making sure I know what's comfortable for me. The great thing about this belt is you can wear it higher or lower. You can wear it with denim. You can wear it with athletic clothing. I think that's one of the reasons why this belt is so popular. Now I'm going to grab my EDC, which is my SIG P365. Y'all know I never start a video without going over the rules of firearm safety, so here we go. First rule of firearm safety, treat all firearms as if they are always loaded. Y'all can see I'm in the cleared position, but I will maintain rule number 1. Second rule of firearm safety, keep your finger off the trigger until on target and ready to shoot. Third rule of firearm safety, never point your muzzle at anything you do not wish to destroy. Fourth rule of firearm safety, always know your target and what is beyond it. Let me close that slide. So for today's training purposes, I have designated these 3 balls as my target. I am in a controlled environment with no live ammunition, so that's gonna work for me today. I'm gonna go ahead and holster, removing that retention strap, one of the best parts about the belt, but also requires more training, out of the way. Now, because I do carry my firearm loaded and chambered, I try my best not to sweep my hand when holstering. One point about this belt, even though this is not going to be a review style video, I do like to add that one thing that Bravo Belt has recently done too is added more coverage of a harder material, more coverage around the trigger, which I absolutely love. It is your responsibility though to make sure that your firearm fits comfortably in this holster while covering up that trigger, because it is not a Kydex holster, so it is not made specifically for your model pistol. Now with that being said, you can hear that this is a really nice firm snap, which is great, but again, also requires a little bit more training on how to properly and safely release that. Now going into this slowly, as you can see, I do like to tuck my shirt into either the waistband of my pants or behind my buckle. This helps me with concealment with that extra material. It's just comfortable for me. And then also, why would I want to hide my belt buckles? So it's just a win-win. I had to take a little break. I've got some bunnies that run around here and they were all up on my feet. I'll show y'all at the end. You want to make sure that you're getting a good grip of that garment. Now, the funny thing is it's actually kind of harder for me to do this slower. The faster you get, the more comfortable it is. You'll be able to do this quicker. Now, at the same time that I'm removing my garment and I'm pulling that up extremely high, because you can see all this extra material, I'm going to pull that up extremely high. At the same time, I'm going to be releasing that retention strap. Now, with that, I use the knuckle of my thumb. As you can see, my hand is very flat and parallel to the ground because I'm going to push in. It's not just an upward motion. You want to make sure that you have enough pressure to really release that strap on the first try. So I'm pushing into my torso and releasing that retention strap while I scraped the entire way up. Now you can see I've got that retention strap very high up there while still holding that garment out of the way. The reason why you want your hand all the way up there is so you have plenty of room to go ahead and access that grip. When releasing from that holster, I'm straight up still, pointing the muzzle on target. Now I can release the garment, bringing my hands together and pushing on target. All right, so going over that one more time so you don't have to rewind and keep going back, I'm gonna go ahead and at the same time that I am grabbing my shirt out of the way, really clearing that garment, I'm gonna use my knuckle, push up hard and fast, access that grip, because as you can see, you're being stopped right here because your grip is primarily covered. Some grips will be more accessible. Mine, as you can see, isn't as easy to get to. So by making more room to push down on the back of that pistol, you are allowing more time and space to get a good grip. Pushing out on target. All right, y'all, I hope this helps and I will see you next time. This is Trixie. She's not a fan of being held, but she's still a looker. She's a little psycho. This is Emmy Lou, sweetest little lop-eared bunny you'll find, named after the George Strait song. That's right, King George. She's camera shy.